What is up?
Hello, everybody.
New meta, who dis?
Yeah,
We got some BREWS here. I brought this this Hera Death Star Attack Plans Lake Country deck. This is like probably one of the most popular decks on SWDB. We haven't gotten a chance to like play it yet, and it just looks fun. I like Hera, so I couldn't resist.
I think everything that has like the Rebels crew in it is disproportionately popular in this game.
It's got like a 20% buff.
Yeah,
for people wanting to play it.
Right,
and
right.
that buff does apply to me.
Yeah.
So I get that. And then I made Gar Yellow, updated Gar Yellow list. It's not that much different than the Gar Yellow list of the past. It's got like Iden Versio in there, the Shuttle, and then Krennic seem really good together.
Yeah, they seem.
Because you drop Shuttle and then, or you drop Krennic first turn and then Shuttle second turn.
Krennic is
and
like
Shuttle can just like move shields around from your opponent's guys too, or
Yeah.
like experience tokens. These are really good in here.
Yeah, I was gonna say Krennic is just extra copies of Crafty Smuggler, who's really good in that deck
And
already.
Krennic is also like you can play Krennic first turn and then play a free a free Greedo, right? And it's like it gives you just a lot of different plays. He's just an auto include in this deck. So
Yeah, I'm trying out Phasma Green. I suspect this deck is garbage. That might I have
no ECL.
It was
like,
having
there's like
5
not
fewer
even-
health. Now ECL with Phasma unit on the turn you play you deploy Phasma is pretty good. The Phasma unit says when played on attack you may give another first order unit +2/+2, so you can like deploy Phasma and then you could ECL the unit version of her, kill something, and then this is now 8 power. That is pretty good. The problem is like you ECLing this.
Yeah,
ECLing. That's
like the only thing. That's
you
good
might
with it.
ECL that guy.
Yeah.
Are you ECLing that? Are you
could.
ECLing this? That? Are you ECLing this guy? ECLing this? Like, I don't know. Like, none of these are appealing targets to ECL.
Literally, the only good target is her.
Yeah, right. And that's like get to turn 5, and on turn 5 you're already dead if you weren't doing stuff earlier in the game. Now, you've got quite a bit of like indirect damage just kind of like scattered about in the deck. And I'm trying out like just like a couple of things in here, like this Kylo. He's not that bad with ECL.
He's really good with ECL because
he does kill a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not even playing Timely Intervention. I think there's probably a world where you want Hux out. Like you want like the 2-drop that puts 2 TIE fighters in a play. You want like this, and then the next turn you want to like play Hux so that these get raid, and then play like another 1-drop or something. And then from that turn forward, Hux is keeping your hand full, and he doesn't really have to attack. Now, the problem, and I think this is just like a larger problem with design of the game, is that this deck is expecting all of its units to be in play at all times. And stuff is just going great for you.
It's like all the first order synergies are designed for other first order things existing.
Yes, yeah.
On the table.
Now, so it's interesting because I don't actually hate the overall design of all the first order stuff, because it is more generically open to design. So don't take away from my statement that I'm saying that all the first order stuff is parasitic with itself. It's not. Hux is really the only one. General Legion probably just cares if you've got initiative or not, right?
It's really good.
And then like this TIE Dagger Vanguard damage stuff is on the board all the time, right? I'm only playing like 2 of these because I think the stats are pretty bad. I do think this ability is good. You may deal 2 damage to a damaged unit, so if you attack with like Pride and they like damage a 3-power thing, then you can play this and finish it off. Like, that seems pretty good.
Plus, you got the Stormtroopers dumping indirect damage, too.
Stormtroopers do indirect damage. Yeah. And so that's why I'm playing like a IG 2000. I think the thing with indirect damage is you're incentivized to get all the way down to 1 health with a unit. Also, the Django band, rest in piss. Yeah, see ya. See you later. If they didn't want me to pee on the cards, they wouldn't make them yellow. How about that?
Yep. TIE Dagger being a 3/2 made it feel so much better. Yeah.
Yeah, so so it's a 2/2 because you're supposed to have Hux in play to buff it, right? So it's all these like weird things where, or you're supposed to put a pilot on it, and buff it.
A 2/2 is just like such an unplayable stat line in this
It's not
game.
a good stat line.
It's horrible.
It really isn't a good stat line. So now the Lando deck, I went heavy on Rebel keyword, not Rebels the show. We're playing like Fleet Lieutenant. I am trying out the Ghost because I think the Ghost synergizes particularly well with Lando. For 6 resources, you can play the Ghost if you have a ground unit. Lando can shield it. It then becomes a 5/6 shield with Sentinel because when this unit is upgraded, it gains Sentinel, right? And then on the next turn, you can even deploy Lando into the Ghost. If you on 6 you play the Ghost with a shield, then on 7 you can deploy Lando into the Ghost and you can go from there. Playing stuff like Sabine's Masterpiece. Once again, just Rebel keywords, not stuff specifically from the Rebel show. Hera, but we're playing also like Echo-based Defender. Concord Dawn Interceptors aren't Rebels, but I think they are really good in Lando.
Yeah. They're probably just like good in general right now.
Yeah, Phoenix Squad, A-Wing. They're probably less good with like the Triple Dark Raid ban. They're actually probably like not as powerful as they were because the thing about them is that they would block like everything in space for several turns. But Phoenix, Bright Hope, Wing Leader, Blue Leader, trying out a one of General Draven
just to see
because he puts bodies in both in arenas just on play. Redemption's obviously very powerful with Lando. You can use Lando to play the Redemption on 9 resources, shield the Redemption, deal 8 to the Redemption, heal 8, and now it's a 6/9 just hanging out in space. You could even do it the other way, where no, I guess you have to shield it, right? So you would play it and shield it and then deal the damage because this says
you can't like.
If play a unit from your hand, if you do, and you control a ground unit and a space unit, give a shield token to a unit. So you would use this, play the unit, and then give the shield token, and then resolve when plays afterwards, I believe, because this is all one action, right? This is all...
Play a unit from your hand, period?
Play a unit from your hand, period. If you do, and you control a ground unit and a space unit, give a shield token to a unit. I think that's all one thing. I don't know. Maybe we have to go to the comprehensive rules.
I could see a situation where you could choose the order there.
Yeah, maybe. You're right. I wouldn't be shocked. I don't
shocked,
if I'm a judge, I'm not ruling on that. We get to play both Lukes in here and Riken, cool stuff like that. So yeah, and you get like a little bit of blue removal on top of that. I think this Lando deck is probably better than the Phasma deck, and I think this Lando deck is like on the verge of breaking through, and it's probably poised for.
It needs like a good Sentinel unit or something, right? To like.
Well, you have good Sentinel units. You've got like Echo-based Defender. You've got Bright Hope.
What about stuff like Typho?
I think Riken is really good. You could play
really
Typho. Typho's fine. I think Typho and Riken work really well together because they're both kind of doing the same thing on different points in the curve. I could see Typho being fine. I'm not crazy about his 2 power, but he does have like pretty good effect. So anyway, I'll start with the Phasma deck just to get this garbage out of my face. Okay. I do think a lot of the First Order and Resistance synergies in this set is seeding for future stuff.
There's gonna have to be a sequel movie set at some point, right?
This second cycle of stuff seems to be more focused on various aspects of the Star Wars universe, right? Like the first 3 were kind of like, here are the different eras.
Yeah, and then here is space stuff.
And this set is like, you jump to Lightspeed is like, spaceships are a big part of Star Wars. Here's fleshing out space as like as a thing.
What's the third set doing?
Banking on it because I pulled a Holdo showcase and refused to get rid of it for $40.
I mean, I think Holdo might possibly be good later, future, possibly. Certainly. I mean, $40. I would never sell a showcase for $40.
Like the Holdo's of leader abilities, like incredibly powerful compared to other people's leaders' abilities, right? As far as like value for what you get, right? You get a free. You effectively get she has a common card stapled to her leader. And her leader says tap, cast, whatever the thing from the first set was that cost 1 green and gave +2/+2. If you played limited, that card was like situationally very powerful.
Yeah, I think
and that,
any mechanic is evergreen. Smuggle and capture.
Yeah. Well, you would think smuggle would be more evergreen, right?
I would think so. We haven't seen it since the second set, right? Or
No,
have we haven't.
No, they haven't printed it. So the BB-8 to get 3 activations on her for like. Okay, well, I guess I'll resource that. And
Farquad, Chrome Dome. What's up, man?
I
71
will
months. Woo.
resource this. It's been so long we don't know to roll for initiative.
Yeah. 4.
Also 4.
5.
8. Initiative. I am going to play the Kajimi Patrollers and TIE Fight.
Let's play Hera unit.
I will, let's see, if I Phasma, I do a damage to you, you take the initiative.
Oh!
Our
anonymous
mysterious
gifter.
benefactor.
Thank you so much for them 10 gifted subs.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Thank you, the escaped prisoner from Charles Dickens' novel Great Expectations. I'm going to, let's see. Otherwise, I take initiative and I swing, and you heal 1 anyway. Does this matter? I think this is the question I have to ask. I guess it doesn't matter. I'll take initiative.
Okay, pass.
Resource. Whomst. Resource this. Okay. All right. I am going to play Hux.
Play Chopper.
Get to the chopper. I'm gonna Phasma and hit you for 1.
It's just 1 to base.
Yeah, 1 to base.
I'm gonna give Hera Inspiring Mentor.
Okay. I'm going to put an indoctrinated conscript into the Kajimi Patrollers.
Yeah, I'll attack your base for 3. I'll give Chopper 80 experience, and I'll restore 1.
Sure. I will attack you for 3.
I'll take initiative.
I will attack you for 2. And I'll pass.
Let's attack you with Chopper. So
Okay.
discard a card from your deck. If it's an event, exhaust resources player controls. All right, nice. That's attacking with for 3. Also.
Okay. I will attack you for 3.
And play Kanan.
I'll play Kajimi Patrollers.
I'll attack you for 3. I'll buff. Let's buff Kanan.
Okay.
And heal 1.
I'm going to use Hux to draw a card.
I'll take initiative.
This is going to attack you for 2. I'm going to Phasma and hit you for 1.
The tie token shouldn't get raid.
They hit you for 2.
Okay.
Yeah, 1, 2, and then hit you for that. Oh, yeah, it's not a first order. I forgot. Did I hit you for 2 last time?
Maybe. I'm gonna assume based on chat.
It's just yeah. These don't get it.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. And I'll daring raid your base for 2. May as well get my damage in. I don't think I'm going to. All right, and then I will pass and we'll draw.
Okay. What first? The chopper was pretty good last time. Kanan heals a lot though. Yeah, I'll stack you for 5.
Okay.
And I'll discard 3 cards. And heal 2.
I'll deploy Phasma Leader.
I'm gonna play the ghost.
Phasma is gonna fight Hera.
Okay.
She's doing 3.
Yep, and when defeated, I'll give a experience to the ghost. I'll have Chopper attack you for 3. And I'm all sentineled up.
Sure. I am going to play a first order TIE fighter.
I'll take initiative.
I will use Hux and draw a card. I'm going to open fire the ghost for 4. Attack it for 3. And then attack you for 2, 3, 4. And then I will pass.
I'll have Chopper attack you for 3. Nice. Easy.
Never
tell me the odds.
I'm gonna play Phasma unit and give Phasma a leader +2/+2.
She has raid 1 too.
That's correct.
I'll have Kanan attack you for 5. And mill 2. Heal 2.
I'll attack you for 4. This is 2. I control a thing, so it gets raid 1, and Hux gives it raid 1.
Play Ezra.
I don't have any life gain. I don't know why I'm continuing to play through the turn. I'll attack you for 2.
I'll deploy Hera.
I'll have Phasma fight Hera. She'll die at the end of the turn. She won't die right now. I get to do a damage to a unit, so I'll damage Kanan, and I'll damage your base for 1. She has like 4 damage on her.
I'll Inspiring Mentor Kanan.
I will take initiative. Phasma will die when the buff falls off of her.
I'll pass.
I could.
The country's low health.
Next game.
All right.
Looking for a long barrage. Looking for a long barrage. You would attack with chopper and then mill removal. I would draw my cards for the turn to be like 2 units, and then chopper would attack or removal off the top of my deck. I'd be like, okay, all right. Yeah, it wasn't terrible, right? That wasn't terrible. I think I lost the game to Inspiring Mentor of all things because
The when defeated ability on that we figured out whatever last time we played with it is actually pretty relevant here.
This Lando deck probably could have more removal and be fine, but I wanted to go heavy on units because I think you win the game if you get to the point with Lando where you activate his ability every single turn, putting a unit into play and shielding something. I think you just win. I think you just win if you just use his ability a bunch. So. Yeah, it wasn't like embarrassing. Like, I don't think the Phasma deck got completely embarrassed. I think I had some unfortunate break points on enemy units. And I think ultimately, really the problem is the ground units for First Order are not
They're just pathetic.
particularly good.
Yeah.
Not particularly good.
They're more swarmy.
Well, they're swarmy in space, but... Okay, well that's an easy mulligan. God, with there's an ECL, the unit Phasma. Yeah, I was considering ECL, but I would have just died, right? I was at 25 that game, and so that means if I'm playing ECL, that means I've lost at that point. And there was never a turn where my play with ECL would have made any sense, right? Up until the unit Phasma turn.
You were dead before you could have ECL'd that unit Phasma.
And Justin was like 100% on chopper also,
Yeah.
so I couldn't have played the unit Phasma when I wanted to. Okay. But yeah, I was actually surprised by how not embarrassed I was after that game. So. Okay. I think you guys go down there. Furnish. 12. 2. I'll take it. Luke.
I'll take initiative. Did not draw a thing.
I'll pass.
This deck actually might be pretty light on 2-drops. Funny enough.
I guess I don't need 2 of you.
I'll play the Phantom 2.
The Phantom Menace. Interesting choice here. I guess I start by playing an Echo-based defender.
Take initiative.
Luke is going to attack you for 3. And then I will pass. Well.
I'll hit you for 3.
I'll hit you for 4.
Play Sabine's Masterpiece.
I'll hit you for 3.
Take initiative.
I'm going to Lando Sabine's Masterpiece. I'm going to play the cooler Daniel. And pass.
Like covering the wing in there, Nathan?
No, it's not. It was on the short list, but building decks these days is like putting, I don't know, 900 cards into a pile and having to cut it down to something that's like a little bit more manageable. Ooh. You, I guess. Okay.
I will attack your base for 3 and heal 2.
Okay. What's Rebel Assault? So, we're gonna have this hit you for 3, 4 with Rebel Assault. On attack, we'll give an experience token to the Echo-based Defender, and then the Echo-based Defender is going to hit you for 4, 5, 6.
It's pretty good. Okay. I'll play the Ghost.
We're going to Lando Fleet Lieutenants. And Luke is going to hit you for 5, and we're going to shield the Masterpiece or Luke or the Fleet Lieutenant. You're just like conceding the ground arena to me, so Fleet Lieutenant, I guess.
I'll hit you for 3.
I'll take initiative. Okay. Rebel. I put Rebel Saw as a 2 of in this deck. It might be a 3 of, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll have Sabine's Masterpiece hit you for 3. It's going to buff, I suppose, the Echo-based Defender. Yeah, we'll do Echo-based Defender. Yeah, that works for me. It's good enough for me.
Play Inspiring Mentor and the Ghost.
Can't.
Oh no, it's on a vehicle.
I jumped. I got your YouTube comments.
Yep.
I'm not the only one to have made that mistake.
The Ghost and shield the Ghost.
When play, yeah, and it's also shielded.
And it's also shielded.
Okay. All right. Let's have Luke. I hit you for 6. Hera comes out and is shielded.
No, she's sentineled at least.
Yeah, sorry. Hera comes out and is sentinel.
And then you kill her and then I die.
Yeah. So let's do a little bit of Lando in here. We'll Lando and play a Hera. We'll shield Luke. This is Lando fellow.
Hera.
Echo base kills her, runs her right over.
Attack you for 3. Heal 2.
I will hit you for 3.
Hit you for 5.
So I can take initiative here and then kill you with the Echo Base for 6, right? Because you have 34 health. Yeah, so I'll take initiative.
Okay.
Okay. Lando.
All right, let's try.
Lando looking pretty good.
Yeah.
That felt very powerful. That felt like extremely powerful.
I haven't gotten to a damn attack plans yet. Also, I missed my 2-drop that game.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
Sounds like really bad for Hera. She wants to be like jamming stupid ass unique units every turn. I will definitely be. We're not only playing 4 games, so I'm just gonna cycle through decks. Gar. My one true aggro love.
I think it's a deck I respect. It's a deck I respect.
I bet it is pretty damn strong. It looked, I mean, it's just like solid. Like I was putting the list together and the cards just kind of fit, you know? I didn't really have to struggle that much to cut anything. Just playing a bunch of solid, good stuff.
Okay. Initiative.
Initiative. 11. Crank.
Lane dodge, I guess. Restored arc 170.
Initiative.
Pass.
Take it for 3.
Attack you for 2, restore 1.
I'll play the shuttle. Which does seem pretty damn good against Lando.
When
Like a
played,
steal your
when
shield.
defeated.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I waited.
Yeah.
All right, so Lando. So Lando play Hera. We'll buff or we'll shield the arc.
Take initiative.
I will pass. I'm gonna get rid of that, but I got a feeling I'm gonna regret it.
I'll crank attack you for 3.
Sure.
Clank 80. Thank you for the sub. The Prime. 3 months. Thank you.
I actually have options. Most of these decks that I've been playing are just like play the thing for the turn. Play your thing for the turn. Be done. You wide open. All right, let's Lando. Fleet Lieutenant. We'll have the arc hit you for 4 and restore 1. And then I'm going to shield Hera.
Play Inferno 4. Bottom of those.
Hit you for 2 and restore 1.
Hit you for 4.
I will take initiative.
Play the client. And pass. I wonder.
I'm going to Lando. Play the Concord Dawn Interceptors. And I will shield the Concord Dawn Interceptors.
I'll hit you for 3.
Rebel Assault. 4, 7, restore 1.
I'm going to waylay the interceptors.
Hit you for 2, restore 1.
Hit you for 2.
I'll take initiative.
Hit you for 4. Play Crafty Smugs. And I think I have Crank kill the Fleet Lieutenant. I know that may be kind of crazy, but I'm getting behind in the race, so. And pass.
I'll Lando the Bright Hope into play. We'll shield the Bright Hope.
I'll hit you for 2.
I'll attack you for 2 and restore 1.
Gar.
I'll attack you for 2 and restore 1.
Gun. Hit you for 7.
I'll take initiative.
Iden onto Inferno 4. I'll attack Bright Hope, and then attack Bright Hope. The question is, we don't want to client it before I do that other attack. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that, so I'll gain 5. And then I'll hit you for 3. And pass. Okay. That was a game.
Yeah. I think I lost to the Waylay.
Yeah, the way that's pretty good.
Problem is I don't have stuff I can just play and kill your shit in that matchup. I didn't draw a perilous position. You've got value on Krennic twice, so you were like 2 resources ahead in that game. So no, I'm not. You're asking Justin if he's running either of those.
I'm not. What is even covering the way?
Covering the wing costs 2. It puts a X-wing token to play, and it gives a shield token to a unit.
Okay.
It is like it's a very interesting card. It's an extremely interesting card.
But it was relevant.
What was the button?
It was
I would like to see the baby.
Yeah,
which I don't even remember why I have that mapped.
because it's funny.
It is funny.
It's Werner Herzog voice. It's funny.
We did see the client do work.
Okay, here you go.
Are you done with Phasma?
No, I'll play Phasma again.
Okay.
I just like the Lando deck way
Yeah,
more.
it's
The Lando deck's like much more interesting.
It does things. It has plays.
Yeah. This is a mulligan. Yeah, because I think Krennic was the deal breaker in that game.
Krennic's crazy, dude. Shit's
So-
crazy.
I think Krennic was the deal breaker in that game. Okay.
I'm not running Asteroid Sanctuary there because I'm playing No Good to Be Dead, and I feel like it's just better and probably really good in this meta.
I am guessing. Dang, I gotta resource 2 of these. I'm guessing it's you. Okay. I'll play the Arc.
Inferno 4.
I'll take initiative.
Pass.
You are useless. I'm running Fell the Dragon and not Takedown. If I was running Takedown, I had like both Fell the Dragons last game, and it was been like kill a
Takedown
thing,
would have been much
kill that
better.
thing.
Yeah. Is Fell the Dragon worse than Takedown strictly right now?
I think Fell the Dragon is worse because the aggro decks are worse now that
Yeah.
Jango's out. I'm gonna Fleet Lieutenant the Inferno 4. I actually think if I keep some of your units in check, during the course of the game, I will be in a much better shape.
Mugs.
I'll take initiative.
Pass.
We're gonna Lando an echo-based defender and then shield it.
I'll steal it. My shield now.
I'll attack you for 3.
I'm gonna kill that. Yeah.
I will attack you for 2.
Take initiative. I'm gonna kill the fleet lieutenant.
Oh, Lando. Shield here.
Do you you have to do the shield thing before you do the wind blade? Okay. Granted, plus Greedo turn 1 is nutty. Yeah, seemed pretty good, right? That's like a lot of stuff. Wing leader. Well, I'll hit you for 4.
I'll attack you for 2, restore 1.
Play Iden.
I'll take initiative. I had a resource to 2-drop that turn. I was debating. I resourced Luke. I wish I could have played Luke there because I would have felt I'd feel a lot better about this turn because otherwise I wasted 2 resources. I know you wasted 1, but I think every resource matters in this matchup.
Certainly, yeah.
So. Lando, Concord Dawn Interceptors, and then shield them.
I'll deploy Gar.
I will attack you for 2 and gain 1.
Yours picking a gun up. As he do. Hit you for 7.
I'm gonna play Hera.
I'll hit you for 5.
I'll take initiative.
I'm gonna waylay the Concord Dawn. Hit you for 4. And then 2. Pass.
Lando the Ghost.
So Hera has Sentinel.
Yeah.
I'll snapshot Crafty into Hera.
Deploy Lando.
Kill Lando.
I'll attack you for 2 and gain 1.
Play Tie Advanced.
Mothma will trade with the smuggler.
This goes to man. I'll surprise strike 6, 7, 10.
I'll take initiative.
I'll pass.
I'm gonna Lando Riken and give him Sentinel and a shield.
Good Sentinel for the phase. When played on
Yeah.
attack. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll play 7th Fleet Defender.
I'll attack you for 2 and restore 1.
I'll take initiative.
There, you got it. I feel like we're actually playing a game, unlike some of the Django stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I think that deck's got the edge just
because the shields are like.
Yeah, I think if I have takedown, it's like a totally different
Definitely,
thing.
yeah.
Totally different game. Let's try Phasma. Yeah, if I had takedown, then it's like all right, I'll slap some shit on Iden. I can
Yeah.
go like takedown. But the thing that hurts is when I use Lando's ability, and I have to use it kind of preemptively to try to prevent damage, and then you just like waylay me. That I think
It's like
is,
the waylay or the shuttle.
That's the yeah. I lost that game to the shuttle,
shuttle's
the
crazy.
fucking shuttle,
Yeah.
because you had a double shielded crafty smuggler when in theory the first attack from the crafty smuggler goes into the shield of my guy, and then the crafty smuggler can't even kill the thing.
Yeah.
So my guy died for like the shuttle made it so that not only did my guy die, your guy got an extra life. So the shuttle gave you like 2 lives on it. So
I think that's just like a matchup kind of a.
yeah,
issue.
right. Well, I mean, yeah, exactly.
But
It's like
even
I
still,
think the
even
matchup
still with takedown, I think it's like
I think
still pretty solid.
I think with the way the matchup is, I think it is. If you draw the shuttle, you're probably in good shape. If you don't draw the shuttle, then you're having to use premium.
It's like shuttle and waylay
So
are what I really need.
Yeah, but the thing is like if you're waylaying, then you're playing like 2 drops, and that's fine because I'm playing like progressively bigger guys and giving shields up the curve, right? It's the shuttle that gives you like the huge tempo swing, right? Because at some point in that game, it's like it's redemptions and Luke's, and at that point it's sealed, right? The question is, am I alive at that point?
Yeah.
Now I got rid of, I cut U-wing reinforcement. Like a consideration would be the Nova thing, right? Unupgraded things get destroyed. Now it's not good against Gar, but against other decks maybe, right? Against like other control decks or something, right? Because my guys presumably might have shields on them. Nova ignition, whatever it's called. All right, let's roll for initiative. 8.
12.
Guess it's you. Okay.
Krennic.
Silencer.
Initiative.
Take a damage.
Hit you for 3.
Hit you for 3.
Play the shuttle.
Fang fire the shield off the shuttle.
Very well. I'll take initiative.
Pass.
I'll hit you for 3.
I'll play the IG 2000. I'll damage the shuttle and Krennic.
Hit you for 2.
Attack you for 3.
Play Iden.
Attack you for 3.
Take initiative.
Pass.
Tag you for 3.
Take it for 3.
Hit you for 5.
Daring Raid Krennic.
Crafty.
Hit you for 3.
7th Fleet.
Hit you for 3.
Initiative.
Stormtrooper.
On indirect.
That's when it attacks.
Oh,
one.
attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
You took the initiative?
Yep.
Alright, so take 1 from Phasma. I'll deploy Phasma. I will deploy the Sith Trooper. Phasma will attack and damage Iden. And then do a damage to your base. And then do 4 damage to your base. And then I will pass.
Okay. Super Commando Squad saves me. It doesn't save me.
Attack the Super Commando Squad. On attack, deal an indirect damage. And then it dies, do an indirect damage.
I'm dead.
Okay. It's because Phasma came out before Gar, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like we were like trading damage back and forth, and then my leader comes out.
Yeah, I need to keep that in mind because I think I need to be contesting your stuff more than I guess. Let's play this match one more time. I'll go back to Hera.
Okay. Is Captain Phasma the perfect Gar yellow counter?
Could be. Simply have a hero that comes out earlier.
Us, if we got rid of our desire to just play and stream, have fun with games, not try too hard, and wanted to do nothing but clickbait YouTube titles all day.
We could do it. We're just too lazy. Shaw can move shield on death to give Sentinel again, but still probably died. Yeah. So I could move the like Crafty's shield over to the commando, but then I just died to the space stuff.
Yeah. I had the...
I needed to be like, either way, I think if I had survived that turn somehow, I was not in a position, because I wasn't doing your base any damage that turn, I don't think.
Yeah, if you're like fighting all my guys.
Yeah. That's a good thought.
I had the Phasma unit in hand, so I could make the like Phasma giant.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the Sith troopers were actually hitting for quite a bit there because the damage was spread out amongst a bunch of people. And I actually wonder if I was supposed to wait for you to deploy Iden for me to play the IG 2000, because I jumped it out ahead of time, but I wanted to get the shield off of Krennic to prevent the damage then, but I might have been able to get 2 shields depending on how that turn played out. So 30 HP versus E-Cell for fans. Yeah, we have talked about that. The that game, I think I die if I'm 25 HP.
Yeah,
base,
it was
right?
at least more attainable.
Because you were like
that.
I was at 16. Iden could swing for 5. I think there's like a chance I die if I'm a 25 HP base, whereas with 20 I'm like comfy.
Because I had like surprise strikes and stuff.
Yeah.
That was not able to do anything with.
Okay, does this... Okay, well, that gets resourced. Does this card actually do anything in this matchup? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out. I guess I'd rather have it and it do nothing.
The doctor is in.
The doctor is in. Let's play a Special Forces tie.
Take initiative.
I'll hit you for 1. I actually think this ability matters too in this
Yeah,
matchup
definitely.
because now I have to decide whether that card actually hits play or not. I think Evazan changes the dynamic quite a bit. Oh, okay.
4.
Hux.
The client.
Do a damage to you.
Initiative.
Play a First Order Stormtrooper. Hit you for 3. Pass.
Surprise strike. For 7.
Sith Trooper.
For each damaged
Yeah, so
enemy unit.
yeah, this unit gets +1 on attack. This unit gets +1/+0 for each for this attack for each damaged unit the defending player controls.
Okay. I'll play Krennic.
I'll draw a card with Hux.
I'm really tempted to the client into that stupid Sith guy. But I think since I surprise strike you, I just need to lean into damage. So I'll take you for 3.
I'll attack you for 3.
Take initiative.
I'll do a damage to you. Now, off of Hux, I drew a 1-drop. If I had drawn like a 3 or 4 drop, it would be Daring Raid, fight the First Order into Evazan, untap, get the thing. But now I have to decide where this 2 damage goes. To your base, you go to 11. I attack you with the First Order Stormtrooper. I get 3 damage and an indirect. I think I'll Daring Raid your base for 2. And then the First Order Stormtrooper will attack you for 3. And then Raid 1. Sorry, not Raid 1. Raid 1 is the 3 indirect.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'll pass. We'll give him +2/+2, and then I'll just ping off all the shields.
Oh, the client, this guy.
I'll fight. I'll attack Evazon. So indirect. You could put the indirect on Evazon if you wanted.
Oh, he's dying. Okay, yeah.
And then we'll die. You'll gain 5. I'll ready 5 resources, and then you'll take another indirect.
Okay. Load up my boy. Play a commando squad.
I'll play the silencer.
Tag you for 2.
Use Hux and draw a card.
Well, I'll take initiative.
Damage you with Phasma. Play patrollers. Attack you for 3. Deploy Phasma. Phasma will attack the squad, ping it, damage your base, and then kill it. Sith Trooper. I don't think I can avoid this damage to your base as much as killing the client is like appealing. So attack for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Sith Troopers hit you for 7.
Okay.
Pass.
My God. Gun. Hit you for 5.
Second gun or surprise strike kills me there. Attack you for 5.
Surprise strike.
Yeah. No. Woo. Yep. 1 action off.
Yeah, it was a pretty fun matchup.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, it's Phasma deck. Not. I don't think it's far off. Really. I don't think it's like way out of line.
It like a few more cards, right?
Yeah.
I don't think first order things that are.
I don't think this Phasma deck's like way out of line.
It's pretty aggressive.
I mean, it can crank some damage.
All right, let me get a few more Hera games in.
Don't think this is way out of line. I'll play Phasma again.
Yeah. Gar felt good though. I like Gar. Me like Gar. I would need more reps with it. That's a deck I would take that to a tournament. Just my kind of jam.
I drew War Juggernaut that turn, because I think War Juggernaut and the Sith Trooper work well together.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's that far off.
Where's FN 2199? Remember him from Destiny?
Yeah.
Dude was badass.
Traitor. With the stick.
Like one of the best units in Destiny for a long time. Funny enough.
Yeah. That's because when he equipped the weapon, he got to attack it, right?
I don't even remember what he did. Did he roll the die when he?
I think he rolled the die of the weapon that you.
Yeah, that was
to him.
stupid.
So, or you got to activate. I don't know. He was really good. You just played him as like a 1-pointer or whatever.
Yeah.
Did he? Could you play him elite? Was he like 9/11 or something like that?
He was
like,
really
like,
cheap. He was really.
He was
really
like
cheap.
dirt cheap because
Yeah.
like it was the Unkar Plut plus what's his face plus effin plus there's one other person that was in that deck because you could play all 3 colors or something like that, and that was like the best deck for a while.
Destiny was cool. Yeah, you played like a one of.
Was it the bodyguard or something? I
It
don't
was
remember.
something, like a Morgan or something. I don't remember. It's been so long. I'm looking. Too bad that game got killed by design. And by the logistics of its existence.
Yeah. Do you know who has the initiative before you resource cards?
Yeah, we're supposed to be doing
Okay.
this
Okay.
well before hands are drawn.
A 9.
1.
Okay. Then I will resource these cards, keep this card in hand.
Jeez. Okay. This deck's got some numbers problems.
Allegiant General Pride.
Let's work. OB. I don't want to think about it.
I'll take initiative.
Pass.
Attack you for 2 and deal into 3 indirect damage.
3?
Sorry, 2 indirect damage. So with Boba Fett, you get the extra.
Sabine.
Um,
I wonder what the new. There's probably a new good Boba Fett build now, actually.
the silencer.
Han also deserves consideration. New Han. I'll take initiative.
I'll deal damage to you. I'll play a first order stormtrooper. And then I'll pass.
I'll have Sabine blast the Stormtrooper with her ability.
Okay. And take 1 indirect damage.
Take the base.
I will attack you for 3.
Play Sabine.
I'll attack you for 2.
Take initiative.
I'll play a first order TIE fighter. I will use Captain Phasma. Deal the damage to your base. I will pass.
I will Inspiring Mentor Sabine.
No, wrong barrage. Kills a beam.
Oof. I will Attack you for 4.
I'll attack you for 5.
This is the Death Star plan deck, yeah. Play Hera. I haven't gotten to play it yet, though.
Attack you for 2.
Take initiative.
Attack you for 2. Deploy Phasma. Attack you for 4.
Let's just restart. Let's go. Just restart.
Just really quick
Rewind.
pause.
Again, I
called time.
had to spark first turn, and then like I didn't even have a 3-drop to play. I drew into the Sabine to even play a second turn thing. It was really bad. My opening hand had 3 Rebel Assaults in it. After Mulligan.
If you play 3, you draw them in multiples of 3.
Yeah, this deck is.
If you play 2, you never see it.
This deck is not competitive, but it is fun. If you like Rebel guys, this may be the Rebel deck. It's certainly the best that Hera's ever been. Probably.
Yeah, well, it's got like a whole bunch of toys in the set,
Yeah.
right? Like a whole bunch of toys.
Overwhelming Barrage is forever her enemy,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not defending playing it. I would be complaining if it was played against me.
True.
So. I mean, I complain about Overwhelming Barrage, but honestly, the game needs like 7 more Overwhelming Barrages.
It needs stuff like that.
Like, I
Yeah.
genuinely think it needs like 7 more cards like Overwhelming Barrage.
I don't know
And,
about
like,
7, but
I think it
some.
needs it in like every other color combination.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
I think you need a hero Overwhelming Barrage, whatever that looks like. Right? The thing about Overwhelming Barrage is, and those types of board states, it
Stops the runaway.
stops the runaway.
Keeps stuff in check.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it gatekeeps stuff because those decks don't have Overwhelming Barrage, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing. So if they had something along the same power level, right? It doesn't have to be specifically give +2/+2 and then deal damage however you choose. It needs to be stuff along those power levels, so that like you got the initiative.
Yep.
Okay, so I will resource General Allegiant Pride then. And I got a feeling you go pretty far, but I guess I'll resource you. All right.
You're up.
I will play the Kajimi Patrollers.
Initiative.
I will deal damage to you. And then pass. Well, we don't need 2 of those probably.
Take her to you.
Attack her for 1.
Play the Phantom 2.
Play Kajimi Patrollers.
Initiative.
Deal damage to you. Play Indoctrinated Conscript. Hit you for 2. Pass.
I'm gonna fight this thing.
Attack you for 1.
Attack you for 2. Oops, that was wrong.
Attack you for 1.
Grit activated. Play Sabine.
Play a First Order TIE Fighter.
Take initiative.
Hit you for 1. Daring raid. So there, it's like I waste a point of damage. I could fight into it with the TIE Fighter, but this thing gets raid 1 if I control a token, so I can keep 2 tokens in play this way. Plus, this gets to attack for 1 this turn. That could attack for 1 next turn, so it makes up for like the loss of damage. Plus, I play Cody, or if I play Hux, I get extra damage. It's like a minor thing, but I feel like it's worth talking about there. I'll attack you for 1, and I'll pass. I have my hand is 3-2-2. Sorry, 3-3-2. Both of the 3s are reactive.
Mm-hmm. So you don't want to discard. Like, if you discard the wrong one, or
Yeah.
if you resource the wrong one,
Yeah.
it's bad. Yeah.
I go bananas. I go insane. I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go absolutely ape shit.
I'm gonna play Echo. I'm gonna discard Sabine Wren to buff Sabine Wren.
I'll attack you for 3.
No, I'll hit you for 2.
I will attack you for 1.
I'll hit you for 6. I'm not going to discard it. It's only ground unit, so.
Okay. I'll attack you for 1.
I'll play Chopper.
I will attack you for 1.
I'll take initiative.
I'm going to deploy Phasma.
Do you want to use her first?
I have not played a first order card.
Oh, okay, okay.
I am going to open fire Echo. I am going to hit you for 4. It's like tempting to kill Chopper there. It's tempting to kill Hera. But I think we are in a foot race. So, all right, and pass.
I should kill her. Yeah, I'll fight Phasma. No discard.
Attack you for 3.
Thank you for 2.
Sith Trooper.
Hera.
Attack you for 1.
The Ghost. Actually, I'll do this.
Attack you for 1.
Do I even care? No, I'll do this. Okay. I will hit you for 4.
I'm going to Fang Fighter the experience token off of the Hera.
I'm gonna take initiative.
Attack you for 1. Pass. I think you would get like this draw with this deck where you see like none of the synergy pieces. I mean, like Hux would have accounted for like probably 5 more damage and like drawn a bunch of cards, or
Yeah.
at least forced you to interact with them. So
Hit you for 6. I don't do any damage because I discard my Death Star attack plans. The 1 card in my deck.
got him. here. I'll damage Hera, Chopper. I'll get 5 to go around. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I wonder if I need her around for the damage bonus, but I think I just get her off the table. No, I need her for the damage bonus. Put her back on the table. I'll blast the ghost. She got some damage on her. That's all. I think I'm dead this turn, but
I'll hit you for 4.
I'll hit you for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm like,
My 30.
die. Yeah,
Bang.
that was close. I think this deck would have too many draws that are like this, where
Yeah.
it's just like, here's some shitty units that don't work together.
Yeah, that's the problem with like not having all of the good things.
yeah.
All right, one more game, Lando.
Sure, I'll play
At least
I'll play
one more.
Lando.
Probably one more.
I'll play Lando. Gotta say, no triple dark raid. This
You don't have to think about it, man.
format's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Format's pretty fun so far. I mean, in this 4-deck meta of the stream.
That's what matters.
The game, yeah. I think those were good examples of like how games can go different ways.
I mean, we when we were building decks leading up to the last season, this like last month.
Yeah, we were like, how does
were-
this? We were like, this loses to Django.
Yeah.
How many times did we say that?
The other problem is like Tarkentown is still like the consideration and a lot of stuff, but maybe with that 25 health is going to get beat up by like Sabine-ish decks and
difference-
Dark Saxons and stuff.
Yeah,
Dark Saxon doesn't care about Tarkentown.
Yeah.
You know? What about Cad Bane?
I think Cad Bane's probably in great shape.
Is he back?
Cad was like, I think Cad feasted on the Django decks in the first place. I think Cad fell out of favor because Cad had like probably an awful matchup versus Control, right? And Cad may not have been good against Sabine, whereas like Django could not lose to Sabine.
What about like Quinlan? Quinlan might be.
I think
really good.
Quinlan's in good
Did
shape.
we play Quinlan on?
We
stream?
didn't play new Quinlan.
We didn't play new Quinlan. Okay,
Yeah,
so
we
that's
played.
probably worth running.
We played Quinlan. We played Quinlan last time. So I mean, I think that deck is still fine. I don't think that deck went anywhere at
No,
all.
and you got more stuff. You got Ahsoka now.
Yeah.
And
I think
Cad's back.
I think Ahsoka on 4 is actually insane for that deck.
Yeah, definitely.
Like it's probably Quinlan is probably the control killer. Like
It's got to be. Yeah, that's got to be.
like if you just if people in your local meta just love playing Bosk and you're like you hit them with the curve of like spark into something, into Ahsoka, into pillage, force throw, like I don't know what they're supposed to do. You won the roll, I believe. I think. Don't know what you're supposed to be doing. Well, I don't think it's you. Don't think this is a value matchup. I think you are slightly less good.
Sabine.
Battlefield Marine.
Initiative.
Pass. It's $10 card. Get resources every game. Hi, I'm Luke Skywalker. You might recognize me from such movies as Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back.
I was trying to think of another Mark Hamill movie.
Yeah.
Time Cop. Wait, was the one where he's? Is it Time Cop? Is it? He's in some sort of time-related movie. It's not Time Cop. Fuck, I don't remember. I'll play Sabine's Masterpiece. Quick, name one Mark Hamill movie that's not animated. That's not Star Wars.
That's not him doing the Joker's voice in Mask of the Phantasm.
Right.
I'll take initiative, I guess.
Pass.
I took initiative.
You should have taken it.
I took initiative.
It's not my responsibility to give you the token.
Will Lando do this thing, and then I think I shield this guy, which I think is like a minor tell, right? In that I don't have enough space shit to actually use Lando's ability if you kill this thing.
Hera.
So you can heal your base. I just kill your Hera? Have Hera kill Hera?
Hera points at Hera.
It stops the Sabine from working. Yeah, I'll fight Hera. I mean all the
Place a bean.
okay, I'll take initiative.
Now I think I blast with the Sabine.
Yeah.
I'll take 2. And pass.
Lando, blue leader, shield, ambush the masterpiece.
Sabine fights Hera.
I'll take initiative.
Keenan, Chopper. Pass.
Most resources or most tempo. Tough call. I feel like we have another hour worth of this game to play because
we
we're
haven't
on
done any damage.
we're on 6 resources and nobody's done damage to a base.
I think it probably ends pretty fast. We'll see.
That's interesting. Okay, we're gonna Lando Draven in. I guess I'll shield Draven. And make a X-wing token.
What's your bird 2?
Mill. I'll attack you for 3.
Hera.
I will take initiative.
The Ghost. Hera, attack you for 4. XP the Ghost. Kanan, attack you for 4. Mill 4. Mill 3. Mill 4. Yep. I heal 3.
Yeah. Mill to fell the dragon. Of
The
course.
mill victory. I'll pass.
Lando, Echo Base Defender.
I'll spark you. Barrel's position sounds good.
One card in hand. I'm deploying Lando into blue leader.
8.
And when deploys an upgrade, you may give a shield token in a different arena. So we are gonna shield up this little fella over there, I think.
Yep. Well, the ghost. I expect you to die.
No ghost.
Inspiring Mentor Hera.
I'm gonna Fleet Lieutenant Draven into Chopper and make an X-Wing.
I'll have Hera fight that thing, and I'll double XP the ghost.
I will fly this X-Wing into it.
And I'll fight there.
Okay. You fool. This side is so much more powerful than
I know,
leader.
but like,
I will take initiative.
I'll hit there. Heal 3. I'm full. Pass.
Draven's gonna fight Kanan. Make an X-Wing.
Play Zeb. My least favorite unit in the game.
Fleet Lieutenant fights Hera.
Inspiring Mentor.
Use Lando to play a Fleet Lieutenant. I'll buff the Echo Base Defender and then have that fight Zeb with +2 from the Fleet Lieutenant.
Still alive.
Oh. I'll just hit you for 6.
Okay. I'll take initiative.
Hit you for 2 with the X-Wing. Play a Restored Arc 170. Pass.
The ghost. These rebels are so annoying.
Draven's going to attack you for 2 and make an X-Wing.
I guess Zeb, it's your shield. I wish his ability was not shit.
Yeah.
It
looks good on paper, but it literally does nothing.
Yeah. It could be when it completes an attack, do 4 damage to a ground unit, and it'll be just fine, right?
This X-Wing Titan is going to fight the Shield Alpha Ghost.
Take initiative.
I'm going to Lando and play Luke and smoke the Ghost and shield the Echo-based Defender. And then I'm going to hit you for 2 and restore 1 and 2 and 4 and 3. So a total of 11.
I don't know if I got that right, but it's fine. That's the game, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
And out comes the redemption.
Yeah. There's no contesting the late game of that deck with this one, I think.
I don't think so. I do not think so.
Those were fun matches.
Yeah, we I don't know, we ran dudes into each other,
Yeah,
which has not been the case on the stream for quite some time. So that's something.
That's great. Even the Gar Phasma matchup, I did have to fight your guys some, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't just blindly go to face.
Correct.
The game I did that I lost.
Yeah. Yeah, very meta. Very interesting place right now. Very interesting place, this meta.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see what pops up that breaks it and everyone complains about next. Who knows?
Yeah, it could be Quinlan and Hand Hate, right? But if Hand Hate were good, I think it would have been good against Django, right? If
I think aggro still gets under that, maybe.
I think I think aggro gets under Hand Hate, right?
Sabine still.
It should be
good.
Aggro beats the mid-rangey sort of decks. Control beats the mid-rangey stuff, can create threats that outvalue the control decks, and the control decks beat the aggro decks or something like that. In Star Wars, not like Magic. And Magic, mid-range usually beats aggro because it's just value talent or whatever, right? I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, that was a stream. We'll be back tomorrow. I know. So at some point this week we're gonna get some Gundam.
Maybe. It's Gundam. The Gundam demo decks are a highly sought after right now.
Okay.
I have a chance to get some Gundam. We might play some Gundam later in the week. Maybe
Otherwise,
Wednesday.
we'll still do little brew thingies for the. Probably just do one deck. Now that we have a couple decks to play around with.
I can talk about Gundam for just a little bit if people are interested. It has a resource system that is kind of like Hearthstone.
Okay. You just gain. You just have access to a resource pool every turn.
You have 10 resources that sit off to the side, and at the start of your turn, you get one, and you just put it into play.
Okay.
The number of resources you have is your level. So cards have a cost and a level. So
you could have a card that costs 1, but it's level 5.
Correct.
So you could not play that card until you're level 5.
Until you have 5 resources.
I like that.
There are things in the game called EX resources, which exist until you use them. Until you tap them for resources, they exist. So the person who goes second gets an EX resource to start the game with.
You get a bonus. It's like the coin.
It's like the coin in Hearthstone.
Okay.
That's why I said it's like a Hearthstone sort of system, right? It's very similar to that. But it adds to your level is the big thing about it. And so it keeps you ahead. So you can play stuff that's a level ahead of whoever went first. And so
until you spend it?
Until you spend it, and then it's gone. In which case you go back to whatever the level of resources you have. But there are cards that put EX.
You get one level advantage to start the game with if you go second. Okay.
Yeah, and basically everybody agrees that going second is just 1,000 times better.
Okay.
Right now.
Fair enough.
It's a Bandai game, so it doesn't appear to be. The first set doesn't appear to have been created with balance in mind necessarily, because I played 2 demo decks against each other, and the one guy was like, "Here you go, you can use this deck." And I was playing against the other deck, and I was looking at all my cards, and I was like, "These all feel more powerful than what his cards are doing." But anyway, so it's broken down into colors. I don't know how many colors there are. I think it's blue, red, green, and white, maybe. But there might be some more. I'm not 100%. But my deck was blue, white, and I was playing against a blue, green deck. So you've got the Gundam units themselves. They very simply have power and toughness. Damage is persistent in the game. The objective of the game is to attack your opponent's base down to 0.
Sounds familiar.
You start the game with a 3 hit point base that's in front of like 6 life cards, basically 6 shields or something like that they're called. I think they're shields. So you have to defeat any base they have before you can damage the shields that are in play. And once they have no shields, you need one more attack to kill them, to finish them off.
Okay.
So the bases are kind of like
So it's
Star
not like,
Realms.
It's not like damage numbers are hitting the bases.
So
It's just like they take damage and they're...
The base that's like in front of the shields, the base has a health total, and so you have to like damage that to death. If you attack a shield, it's one attack destroys one shield, regardless of the amount of the attack, right?
Okay.
And so some cards have a burst effect, and so when a shield is damaged, you flip it up, and if it's got a burst effect, then it does its thing. That's kind of like Duel Masters, if anybody here remembers that. Duel Masters had shield triggers, like because you had life total in that, and if it got damaged, then... So some cards are like burst, put this in your hand, or burst, trigger its effect. And then, so you have Gundams and pilots in the game, and you can have one pilot and one Gundam. You can only have up to 5 Gundams in play, so you can't like swarm all over the board.
Okay.
And your pilots add to the power and toughness of the thing. But Gundams also have like specific pilots they're looking for, and so if you equip a pilot onto a Gundam, it basically gets haste for the turn. So like a matching one. So like all the Gundam wing characters exist.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm talking about. The one
uh,
Gundam show I remember as a kid.
Which who was the pilot? Who was the pilot of like the Dragon Gundam
my God.
and Gundam Wing? I don't know. Anyway, my opponent played that, and it was like
locked.
it was pretty good because there was like the Gundam had like decent stats, and it had like a keyword where if it destroyed a Gundam, then you could trample the damage over to any base that it had. And I also think you could even just kill a shield. So if it like killed somebody and there's damage left over, then you could kill a shield with it, type of thing. And then the pilot said like if it's attacking somebody with X amount of hit points or less, then they didn't deal any damage back to him. So he was like, so like from your hand you can like play this thing, put the pilot on it. Putting the pilot on it gives it haste. The pilot gives it first strike, and then it has trample, and so you just like smash right through something.
Like Roma.
Yeah. But the problem is there is actual interaction in that game. You have command cards, which are basically like action cards, events, interrupts, instants, whatever you might want to, whatever game you play. Most the command cards tell you when you can use them. And so there's like a main phase, and then there's like action phases. And so like if you attack me and I have resources ready, and I have a card that says action on it,
You can respond.
Once you attack, then there's like a response window type of thing. So he did all that, put all that together, attacked me, and then I played this thing that put it back in his hand or whatever. Which, well.
All right, I'm interested in this game.
So I was like,
responses
yeah, like that's really cool and all, but
Here you go.
unfortunately for you,
Sorry, buddy.
I have depicted you as the Wojak. No, you can't just play boomerang on my creatures when they attack.
All right. Well,
And I'm the Chad Blue player.
that sounds cool. I do want to try it.
It's interesting. It's certainly interesting. Right now, the only stuff that like exists for it are the beta decks, and the demo decks are like trickling out now.
Okay.
They're like doing a demo period from April, from like this weekend, all the way through to the launch in July.
Jeez. Okay.
And so the game has like, it's set one of a Bandai release. I don't know if anybody has tried to get their hands on any One Piece set one like 2 years after the fact, or if you try to get Digimon set one, like any of the Bandai games, like when the sets are gone, they're just gone, and you're paying whatever they're going for online for them. If you're interested, if you like Star Wars, there's a chance that you like Gundam, a non-0% chance that you like Gundam as well. And so keep your eyes out for Gundam, because I got a feeling
It's like one of those things. If you just see it, you might as well get it.
Yeah,
But you probably won't see it if
you're probably not going to see it.
Yeah.
Is what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
The allocations, we ordered an insane amount of it. We ordered like as much as we do like One Piece, and we order like a truckload of One Piece. We're like put as much One Piece as you can get to us in a dump truck, and then back it up to the store and just dump it out on the cargo dock, and we'll make it work from there. That's what we did that for Gundam, because I anticipate this just selling out. So.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. That was good.
Yeah.
Fun. We'll be back more tomorrow. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.